Hi everyone, this is Jen Martian, and today we are just going to give you a short video updating our current team from where we are last time and what happened this time. As of the moment, my team is still the same. I did not change any, but the upgrade is we are now having an 11 stars Wano Zoro, 11 star Kuzan, 9-star of the others, which is still Rayleigh, Law, and Pirate Law, and of course Sengoku, our tank. To give you a perspective on what we have done, I'm still doing my same PvP setup wherein I wanted my Kuzan to go first all the time, to maximize this skill, the Ice Rain, wherein it attacks all the targets and it deals 30% more damage if the target's HP is above 60%. Where I explained before, this is always true. This is true if he will be the first one to attack and not Zoro, because most of the time these are the two who will go first. Why is that? If Zoro went in first, he will be doing this and then attacking two random targets, and then those two won't have the maximum HP of any HP that is actually higher than 60%, which won't trigger the skill. Alright, so how did I make sure to do that? If you see here, my Zoro is at 1793 speed, and then my Kuzan is 1791. However, for my Kuzan, I gave him the equipment of speed 3. So that's in that way I can make sure that Kuzan is faster. Also, my Zoro also having a speed, but the speed 2 only. So if you are wondering why not just give the speed 2 to Kuzan, and then my Zoro just give him something else, something better, not speed. This is in cases of mirror matches. If you have an opponent, most likely you will be having an opponent that has a lot of Zoro as well, or any other unit that is fast. You want to going first is always an advantage. So if I have two of my strongest units to go first before my opponent, I can technically ensure like 80% of the time that I will win the battle, right? So that's my mindset for that. To give you, alright, so, and then with that, let us just go through our stats for my current Zoro and all of my other units. For Kuzan, I still have the speed here, and then the other one is here is double critical. Why do I want this double critical? Most of the time my Kuzan will be doing crit, because my starting crit rate is at 37%, which is coming from my relics. Like this one, the Team Sun Hero, I have two of them. If you see here, if you have two, you will have plus 12% crit rate. And also, some of the relics have crit rate as well. Here, and then here. So I have lots of crit rate everywhere. And then also, my Kuzan also have the skill that at the start of the turn, if I have 30%, if I have more than 30%, crit rate will always increase by 20%. So basically at the start, I should have like 57%, which is very high. Having that crit will make will have this trigger, which is good. So the same with my Zoro. So for my Zoro, if you see my relic here, I also built him as Team Sun Hero relics, which gives me plus 25% crit rate. And with that, his crit rate is now at base of 56%, and that ensures that my other rune here also have the double crit rate, the double crit. So when I do crit, 60% chance of the time I'll deal one more basic attack. That basic attack is very helpful. So if you see here that there's double, if you're gonna ask, does it stack? No, it doesn't stack. Only this one will trigger. So it's just that my rune is having both, but they don't stack. Just saying that out. So you don't necessarily put double crit rate on all of your runes and then you're hacky. It won't work. Alright. So what else do I... And then, what do I need to tell about my Zoro? I think I'm good with that. So that's basically my Zoro and my Kuzan. I talked about both of them already. Next one is for my Rayleigh. I remember I mentioned before that I'm not really sure how to build Rayleigh, but now I'm having fun using him because of the healing ban. Healing ban is really helpful, and also he's doing a lot of crit. If you notice that this ability, the high speed cut, temporarily increased crit damage by 30%. So if we were doing crits with him again, he deals a lot of damage, and this 246% damage is not something to laugh at. It's a strong damage dealing, so he can be your solo damage dealer while using this high speed cut. And then this one, not so much. 163% for 4 random targets, still not bad. So I built him into crit. So this is the haki that I give him. If you want to know like the skills or the crit books like this one, how do you want to know the stats, you can click this what do you call this, a magnifying lens. Click this one and then click the skill that you want. Let's say this one. You'll see the stats on 1, 2, and 3. So this one I'm building him to give more crit rate. With that said, my starting crit rate is already at 23%. This is based on the crit one here. And then I also have that in my rune. I have another crit here. That I'm not sure if this one and if the rune and the haki is actually what do you call this, is stacking. That I'm not sure, but I have them both here in any way. So if you guys know if it is stacking or not, please tell me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. So yeah. And then the other rune that I have here is combo. Having more damage is still not bad, right? So since he is one of our high solo damage dealer, right? Yes, and as for Relic, I would have wanted him to have the Team Sun hero, but as of the moment, I don't have any more, so I'm left with the Whitebeard's wheel. So as of the moment, this should work fine for me, as some of them increase crit rate, like this one and this one. So what else? Yeah, no more. So those are the two that gives crit rate, and then this one crit damage. So not too bad for our solo damage dealer. And then next one, our law is still the same. Nothing I have not changed much. This one's the revival, like I said, is very helpful for your healer. And then at this rune, I would have wanted something else, like the cleanse, if I couldn't get it. And then the haki is this one, the combo as well, combo still. So when I say cleanse, it's this one. So cleanse 3, so 60% chance to cleanse self debuff per turn. So this is very helpful because we wanted our healer to heal all the time, and we don't want him stunned, silenced, taunted, or anything, right? So that's the idea. And then as for relic, I have here the Desert Soul. It's healing amount plus 45%, so it's not too bad. Yep. And then as for the next one, for Sengoku, our main tank, still having the Blue Flame Phoenix, which will give me a maximum plus 35% max HP, which is very helpful. And then how I built him, our rune here, I have shield. So the things that you might want to put on your tank, a shield is very much helpful, especially if you have a high HP. Next one is taunt. Taunt for Sengoku is very good, not necessarily the defense. Defense is good to have, but what I'm looking for here is the taunt, because the Whirlwind Punch, which is the first skill, is actually targets mid and rear. So he's attacking a lot of units. So that 12% chance of 8% as of the moment, not 12, but if you were able to put it in 3, taunt 3, it's 12%. So that taunt is really helpful. Another disable to your opponents, right? So that's one thing. And then what else? Damage reduction, not so much. I'm not really seeing any progress with this, or maybe it's just because it's just level 1. Maybe it's if at damage reduction 3, I would see like a better. I would see it more clear. Anyway, so that is how I built my team. Just a quick summary. I want my first two strongest unit to attack first and eliminate all my opponents as fast as possible. Before we end our video, I will just show you again to see the bounties here. So I'm still at rank 1. Number 2 and number 3, we will be doing like 2 rounds of from each. So let's start with Worth It. And this is Worth It's team. 11 star here, and then a lot of 9, 10 star, and 11 star, 10, 10, and then 9 and 8. So let's see how it goes. Critical, critical, and then critical. So 3 attacks. 1, 2. So that is the double crit working. It's very helpful to me. Ow. Miss. Critical. Yeah, there's the critical. And then there's the critical thing again. And then critical. The double critical is very, very, very helpful if you have a crit build team. So some other people might go for pure damage, but I'm going for a critical build. So you weigh your depends on the team that you're having, of course. So that's one test. Yep, there's the critical again. Flame, oops, maxed. Let's do it one more time. So let's see how if it's still the same. There's the critical. So no combo working. And there, oh, nothing worked. Only a single attack, which is too bad. But that's fine. We stunned one of the unit. Like, focus is stunned, so that should be good enough. Oh, my healer is silenced. Like I mentioned, I would have wanted him to have the cleanse, but alas, I don't have it. Yeah, look at that. The extra target that Zoro is having is very, very helpful to me. Especially cleaning off those units that has been damaged already. Double attack, see? Healing damage. The extra target is really helpful. Critical, nope, critical, extra damage, haha, extra target I mean. Ah, taunt. Double taunt. Alright, so that is it. And then let's go to the 3rd rank, Gravius. So let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3. Nice, we got rid of one. Yes. Critical. Oops, no critical. But that's fine. See? Oh my god, look at those damages. Nice, this is perfect, lol. Okay, so this is already a done game. See? Rayleigh is doing a lot of damage too with that 3rd skill. But solo damage, not like AoE anymore. That should be fine. And then one more try. Go! Ooh! Only once. 1. Oh! 2. 3. Ah! Killed the wrong target, man. His Zoro is super strong. Look at my Rayleigh, he's already dead with one hit. Wow. 1, 2. Right. There you go. So now you've seen like the update on my team. I hope you guys learned something. If you are trying to build the same team or something, right? At least you have understood like there is a crit build, a normal, just pure damage without the crit thing. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.